Hey everyone, we're here at DIGI's new headquarters space in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Super excited to show you the space. We actually get an opportunity to talk and walk the space with DIGI CEO Ron Konecny. Really excited to show you what their space looks like and who DIGI is. So Ron, thanks for letting us be here today.
Absolutely, welcome.
Thank you. Just want to ask a little bit about the company and your role here.
Fantastic. DIGI International has been around since 1985. We went public in 1989. We're Minnesota's largest IoT company. We're one of the top 50 public companies in the state. I joined the company about 5 years ago, December of 2014.
So what does DIGI do?
So DIGI's really at the intersection of this mega trend of the Internet of Things. We specialize in particular with business and mission critical applications, so we're mainly dealing with heavy commercial, industrial applications, a lot of public sector applications.
You guys obviously decided to move from your old location. Tell us a little bit about why you moved and why you decided to move where you're at now.
So our old location was in the Opus Business Center, which was created back in the 80s. And the building we're in was originally a manufacturing building. And it had a configuration that wasn't ideal for the modern technology company. A lot of offices, a lot of hallways, a lot of dead space. So we established a move committee of existing employees, got a lot of help from outside vendors as well. And we looked at what are the attributes that we want in a new location. And we were 50-50 whether to go downtown Minneapolis or stay in the suburbs. And for us, it was really important to retain our team. Moving downtown would have been more disruptive for us, so we decided to stay in the suburbs. We picked the spot.
Who was involved with that? Marketing, HR? How did you select that team?
Yeah, it was a good question. It was a cross-functional team. We had finance, HR, we had Laura Lee, our executive assistant, we had technology, we had marketing, we had customer service. Super important that we got a lot of people's input because, for example, the engineering folks needed lab space. Lab space, super important for them to get their job done. We wanted to make sure we had a facility that could support easy access to the lab. And as you can see later, the lab space actually is pretty prominent here. We want people to know what we're doing, kind of like an open kitchen in a restaurant. Ours is an open lab. But I think being a part of a decision like that creates more ownership versus, if I tell you what to do, you'll do it. If you want to do it, you'll do it a lot better. And so there's a lot of the themes of DIGI we wanted to incorporate into this facility. Some of it is obvious in that green is our primary color of our logo, so you see green featured prominently. We're involved in a lot of electronics and communications, so you see copper, which is very prominent in printed circuit boards and other types of IoT type equipment, so you see those colors featured prominently. We wanted it to be very transparent, this idea of openness and trust and involvement, so all of the offices have glass, but there's no shrouding on that glass. It's transparent. We had all the offices on the inside to let everybody enjoy the light coming in. We intentionally designed the individual spaces to be a little bit more modest and really emphasize the collaborative spaces. We want people out of their seats, bouncing into each other, informal conversations that can create tremendous value and a lot of connectedness with each other and with the company.
What I've seen so far at the space is I really like the brand awareness, the green colors, the copper colors, the transparency, how the light's coming through the space. All the workstations are on the glass line level, where the offices are in the interior. A lot of great breakout spaces, for people to collaborate, whiteboards. So far the space is great to see.
Eddie, innovation is at the core of DIGI. We have this tagline of, we don't innovate, someone else will happy to do it for us. So this innovation wall really emphasizes our commitment to innovation. Every one of these lines has a patent number. We have over 150 patents. We actually have a program for employees to get rewarded for filing and having patents issued.
Ron, when you guys were looking at this new space, did you put any thought behind what you wanted the space to do and feel for customers entering the space?
A really good question, absolutely. We wanted, of course, for us, we spend more time here than we do anything else, and so we want to make sure we have a space that we're proud of, but also as we bring in our prospects and customers, we want them to get a really good feel for who DIGI is. DIGI is a company that's great products, but even better people.